Welcome, Vilonia Eagles softball fans, to Friday night softball here at the home of the Lady Eagles. This is going to be Vilonia versus Bentonville round 2 this week.
Round 2 this week, yes. Like we ain't got enough of each other yet.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm kind of sick of seeing the black and gold myself.
Yeah. So we got to see Bentonville play Greenbrier right here on our home turf right here, which was broadcast earlier. We wasn't talking about it, but so yeah, game number 3 that we get to see Bentonville play this week.
Absolutely. This is actually going to be more JV type action for both squads than it was Monday night when we played each other at UCA.
Right.
Both coaches getting together and agreeing that was the way they wanted to play this game. So, Alan, if you want to cover these starting lineups, or the starting lineup for Vilonia, we don't have Bentonville's just yet, so
we'll have to give it to you kind of as we go. So, leading off for your Lady Eagles, in center field, Brooke Crisp. Aaron Futuris will be playing left field. Shelby Wilson starting at third. Your pitcher in the circle is going to be Jordan Alexander. Behind the plate, Mackenzie Lloyd. In the DP position, Aaron Nolan. Playing that shortstop, Emily Farmer. First base, Amanda Finch. In right field, Ashton Rappold. And your flex player is going to be Julie Johnson, which we got to see Julie in some varsity action here just the other day.
Yeah, Julie having a really good game playing third base. Had a couple of base hits in that game against Benton, doing a really good job stepping out as a freshman in her first varsity action. So proud of her for her efforts. We got, like you said, another freshman on the mound here who's seen action in both varsity games this week. That's Jordan Alexander. So you like seeing the young ladies get in there and get some action. We don't have a starting lineup for Bentonville just yet. We've got someone trying to get a hold of that. So if we get that before we start, we will pass that along to you guys as well. I'll have their names on the roster as they come through to bat. I mean, I can see number 1's going to lead off. That's
Rebecca Brandon.
Yeah, Rebecca Brandon. So anyways, you'll hear some pauses from me tonight as I jump over to the PA microphone here for the stadium and announce batters as they come up to bat. So, Alan,
don't miss none this time. Now, this is round 2. You had plenty of practice earlier in the week.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen. You're just going to have to cover for me. That's what's going to have to do.
I'll do what we do.
We do what we do. That'll work.
Is that Bentonville's? Was that Bentonville's?
Mm-hmm. Sure was.
Oh. Looks like we're getting ready to start. Players coming to the circle, give their high fives, shakes, throwing balls at each other.
We're not streaming.
Oh.
Well, it says one person's watching.
You got our number. Let us know. We're getting some bad signal up here.
Yeah, we're going to try to switch our – well, I don't think it's our internet source as much as it is the computer. Let me get this first batter called up here, and then we'll try to – see what we can do to this computer to make it
we don't know
run
how
a little
many,
faster.
We don't know how many innings we're going to play, whether it's going to be 3, 5, or 7. We're just going to go until they say stop, and we'll go from there. Try to write down Coria Bentonville lineup here. If I can read Coach Early's writing.
Yeah, I can see on my screen here that 2 people are supposedly watching us. So if either of you happen to have my phone number, text me and let me know if you're getting video or anything.
Or how bad it is.
Yeah. Amy Johnson, if you're watching, I know you have my number. Text me. Leading off the game for Bentonville, number 1, Rebecca Brandon. So Rebecca Brandon to lead it off for the Tigers. Was the flex player in the varsity game. Swings at the first pitch, pops it up behind first base in foul territory. Farmer gives chase, unable to catch it. Aaron Nolan was there, as well as Ashton Rappold. kind of that Bermuda Triangle that we talk about sometimes, Alan.
Yeah, I'm still trying to write your lineup down. I didn't say it. I'm sorry.
That's okay. No problem. No problem. So the count is 0-1 on Brandon. And I don't know what the holdup there was, but field umpire Ron Knight going over talking to the dugout for a moment. We're set to go again here as Alexander ready to deliver. That pitch is swung on and hit for a base hit out into shallow center field. It's fielded by Crisp, thrown into Farmer covering second base.
That's a nice little pitch. She just sat back and waited on that outside pitch to get in line, and
so the batter now is going to be number 23. That is Riley Hayes. Sorry, Riley, I didn't get you on the PA system there. We got
some stuff going on.
Trying to get everybody in positions here in the scorebook as well. So Hayes is going to slap it down to Shelby Wilson at third. Turns and throws to second base.
Oh!
Okay, so initially she was safe on the force play as Farmer was not covering the bag, but then the base runner steps off. Farmer tags her, so out one for the Eagles. Batter's going to be number 13, Emmy Carter. Now batting number 13, Emmy Carter. And Alan, I got a question. Yeah. I got a question there. Why was Farmer over covering the bag on a ball hit to the shortstop? I mean, to the third baseman. Anyhow, luckily we didn't throw that one into center field.
Yes. And I'm still trying to get.
We may have a bloody nose.
That's the best thing for me right now. I hope nobody's hurt.
Wilson McKnight, hardest working athletic trainer in the state of Arkansas. He's going to actually clean the blood. That's Farmer with a busted forehead. You're just out of your view here in the camera. Sorry, it's a fixed camera because
we don't have a camera.
Mary doesn't want to operate the camera for us. Just kidding. She did. I didn't even ask her to. Anyways, looks like Farmer got head-butted by the base runner's helmet, so she's got a little bit of blood there. They're going to try to clean up and get that taken care of before we resume play.
And the phone went dead on me. I can't get none of that.
Here. All right, so they're actually going to ask for a substitute for Farmer.
Yeah, this is what happens when we don't get lineups pre-game.
Right. I would expect. There we go. Yeah, there comes Julie Johnson out. I was going to say she's the flex player, so that would be the natural position or person to go in on defense at shortstop there. So Juju in at short, while Farmer's forehead is attended to, and we're set to play here again as Alexander's ready to deliver to Miss Hayes. Changeup misses up and away for ball one. And actually, this is Emmy Carter, not Miss Hayes. Miss Hayes already batted.
Right.
Swing and a pop up out over into foul territory. Shelby Wilson giving chase. It's going to bounce off the top of the third base dugout for a foul ball. Brings the count to a ball and 2 strikes on Carter.
Shelby tracking that ball well over there.
She checked up just a minute. She didn't want a linebacker coach early over there. Can't say that I blame her. He's not a bad dude, but, hey, you got to go get it if you got to go get it, right?
That's right. Should have been in the way.
Change up, lands, swing and a miss, strike out for Jordan. So that's going to bring up number 14 now, Emily Farrell. All right, you're not going to get your name called over the PA system either, sorry. Swing and a foul ball out of play down the right field line.
Jordan's doing a good job mixing her pitches up, that fast and the change up, and just keeping these batters just a little bit off off kilter here as the moon is rising over the building over there.
That pitch is going to miss low for ball one. Evens the count up at 1-1 to Farrell.
And there's a bus coming back into the bus barn. You got to think that's the basketball team. Hate it for them. They had a good run this year.
Yeah, the basketball team on the losing end to probably who's going to go on and win the state championship in girls 5A basketball. Nettleton, very solid team. We watched that up here in the press box during the Greenbrier and Bentonville game while we were good. Change up. Farrell takes it looking. That's out 3, and we're going to play a little Bieber.
I like it. And that was a strikeout looking.
The old backwards K, if you will.
Yeah. So, much better start. Made it through the number 4 batter. So, and again, we really don't know how Bentonville's going to come out and play. We really didn't get a lineup here. I didn't get none of that written down.
I just got to find their walk-up song, so I don't jip them. I don't need this. You can have that. I'll give it back to you in a minute. Crisp is your first batter.
Yeah.
So pitcher's going to be number 5.
Yeah.
That is, gosh, I'm struggling to find these numbers because some of them played the varsity game, some didn't. That's Mackenzie Vaughn.
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna try to do something here with the computer. Maybe make sure our stream stays good.
Rebecca Brandon playing 3rd. It looks like 18 behind the plate. Who is Parrish. Duran. Looks like Nicole Hendricks out in left field, number 25.
I found our culprit on our broadcast problem. There was actually, it wasn't running an update, but it was trying to install one. So I've stopped that, and our processor speed is much better, so should work. Sorry, Brookie.
Brooke Crisp,
yeah,
stepping in the box for you Lady Eagles.
She got her song played and her name called the other night in a varsity game. So she, sorry, Brooke. If you're watching later on, I'll catch you on the flip side. How about Fuji up next?
Just don't catch me my side.
How about that?
Yeah, how about that?
Swing and a miss there by Crisp breaks it to 0-2. The count on her.
If
you she took the first pitch for a strike.
Read any of these numbers, their numbers are hard to read.
Okay, yeah, I'll try to help you out with that.
22 at second.
It looks like it, yeah. So swing and a miss, drop 3rd strike. Catcher throws down to 1st, and Brooks going to be out on that. Now batting, number 11, Aaron Bushris.
And old Food stepping into the box. She always come through for us big in the fall, so wouldn't expect anything less right here from her.
Absolutely not.
And she's always going to have that smile on her face.
And we're not going to call her Aaron Fushris anymore on here or on the crowd mic there. We're just going to go Fuji. It's way simpler.
Yes, that is a...
Doesn't make me sound like I have a mouthful of marbles.
Yes.
Drake, if you're listening, I know you love that saying of mine. So that's going to miss outside, brings the count to 2-0 on Fuge. Shelby Wilson over there on deck for the Eagles.
Got a big at bat last varsity game. Her first varsity at bat was a big one, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Or a big situation.
And a foul down the right field line, stays in play, but it hits the fence there. So 2 balls and a strike on Fuge. Yeah, that was against Bentonville Monday. No. Benton. Tuesday night with 2 outs and the bases loaded in a 4-4 tie game at the, what was that, the bottom of the 6th?
Yes.
So yeah, not a non-pressure situation to put a freshman in, but hey, Coach Sullivan trusts his girls to go in and do what they do. Fouled straight back there. 2-2 count now on Fuge.
Got her bat choked up. She's taking that Coach Sullivan approach. Bat to ball.
Takes it down and in for ball 3, full count. Fuge does a good job of picking out her pitches. She knows what to swing at, what to not to swing at. She does a good job of seeing what she needs to see up there.
Got a good eye.
Foul ball. Almost off her foot there.
I'm missing that center fielder and right fielder, if you can see it.
Okay, the center fielder's a single digit. Fouled off to the third base dugout there. Let's see here. Center field, let me find my list. It looks like a 4. Do they have a 4? They have a 4, Kia Sanders, utility player. I bet that's who it is. Who else you missing?
That's it.
Hey, look at me go.
I got them all in the defensive settings, just not offensive settings.
I got you. Well, we'll get that as they roll through.
Right.
Did you get us in the offensive set?
Yeah.
Okay. And defense?
Yeah.
Swing and a pop-up out to shortstop. Play is going to be made by, who's she?
Amy Springer.
Amy Springer.
I wonder if she's kin to Jerry.
Now batting number 13.
As we said, Shelby Wilson stepping in the box. We got 2 away. No runners here, bottom of the first. She takes a ball out. Looks like she's trying to throw a curveball. It's kind of turned off cold tonight, hasn't it?
It has. It's a lot better now that the breeze is not coming through that window, though. Swing and a miss there by Wilson evens the count up at 1-1. I got a little bit chilly during that first game.
I did too.
You know, also maybe some of that was because I was really disinterested in that game. I got a lot more interest in this one.
Yes.
Wilson swings on the inside pitch there, narrowly misses it. A ball and 2 strikes on her now.
Well, that left fielder's playing her mighty tight.
Swing and a miss. Ball gets past the catcher. Wilson's off and running. Catcher throws down to first, and that's going to be out number 3 for the Eagles.
You better get some music playing.
There it is.
Due up for Bentonville, you got 5, 6, and 7.
What is this?
That's what you told me to write down. That's exactly what was written down over there.
If only you guys could see what I can see. At least it's 9 batters.
I don't know. Well, that's all he had.
Oh, okay. You got.
But that's what was written down. I didn't have any names either. I was just trying to write down.
Okay.
That picture that you showed me didn't have any name. That's what that picture had.
Okay. So this is Rebecca Brandon. She's number 1.
Yeah.
And then that is Timber Riley.
No. Riley Hayes.
Good grief.
I know it. And so Coach had written down first names, sometimes last names.
Coach Charlie, you're killing me, son. Ashlyn Dellinger. Ashlyn Dellinger is going to lead off the inning.
With
you done messed up, Dellinger.
Yeah, Dellinger.
Huh?
15.
I do not.
Oh, where is she playing on the field?
She her position on the sheet here says third base. Now I don't know if that's where she's playing or not.
Nah, Rebecca Brandon was playing third base. Don't look like we have any changes other than looks like Farmer is going to be all right. She's back at shortstop.
With an extra beauty mark on the forehead.
Yeah.
Leading off for the Tigers, number 15, Ashlyn Dellinger. It kind of looks to me like, Alan, you know, those first few weeks of football practice where the coach doesn't know everybody.
Yeah.
So they put the tape on the forehead of your helmet and write your last name on there so they don't screw it up.
Did you see the picture that I wrote that off of?
What you talking about, Willis?
What Early gave us.
No.
That's exactly what he gave us.
I'm talking about Farmer.
Oh.
If only Wilson would have written Farmer on that when he stuck it on her forehead, it would have made it much better.
Yeah.
Emily, if you watch this later, you know we love you, but
yeah.
I
think we'll put a text into Coach right now.
Go ahead and handle that. See if he pulls the phone out of the pocket. Pitch misses outside. I've completely lost control of the game here. 3-1 count on Dellinger.
Where'd he go?
Swing and a foul ball off Dellinger's front foot, and that hurts in the cold weather, Alan.
It sure does.
It hurts when it's not cold.
But that big toe is screaming right now.
I'm sorry, the uncomfortable weather. I got to get that right.
Nah, we won't have to run for it.
True. No,
I ain't got it to him yet.
He reached, but he didn't. He didn't pull it out. Wow, that pitch just narrowly missing the strike zone there. It's going to be a walk for Dellinger. It's going to bring up number 4, Kia Sanders. Now batting number 4, Kia Sanders. Apparently her name is Kaya, not Kia.
Oh, okay.
As I hear the fans yell Kaya at me.
And we always going to mess some of them up.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. And Kaya takes a curveball high for a strike. Evens count at 1-1. No outs here with a runner at first. Here at top second. Score still 0-0.
Lays down a bunt, fielded by Wilson. Really doesn't have time to get the out, and Bentonville, as they tend to do, goes ahead and takes 2 bases on the bunt.
Yeah.
As we did not rotate over to cover third base.
And really the runner could have took second, the bunter, because that wasn't covered up either. And this is Amy Springer stepping in the box.
That was a ball, yes. I'm sorry, ball high.
Yeah. Got you off kilter, hadn't we?
That pitch is going to hit the outside corner for a strike. 1-1 now on Springer. Springer tries to bunt, fouls it straight back. 2 strikes now. Probably had the squeeze on there. Bentonville likes to play a little small ball. We've seen that over the years playing against them.
Well, too, if the defense is not going to cover it, just get it in play, and then run them.
Yeah, both of our corners a little bit deep for the situation. I mean, 2 strikes now. You can obviously back up as that pitch misses up and away. Evens the count up at 2 apiece. Yes, there is an alarm on the AED. Changeup's not going to land this time. Full count now on Springer. Springer's fouls that one back over the backstop.
Boy, how do we need a strikeout right here. Be a big help. Good time to see that little floating inside changeup, maybe.
Foul ball there.
Eighth pitch coming up.
There was the changeup, yep. And it was going to hit, but she holds her hands and knocks it through for a base hit. 2 runs are going to come across.
Does well.
Eagles trail by 2 now. It's going to bring up number 22, Kinsey Derryberry. Now batting number 22, Kinsey Derryberry.
Say that fast 13 times.
That is a mouthful. I'm going to do a little typing over here, Alan. You need to do a little talking. 22.
Derryberry is going to take a ball high and inside for ball 1. Corey's forgot to put up his scoreboard for you guys, so that's what he's working on. Getting the scoreboard put up. They need to kill it. Good job by Finch coming up and scooping that up in foul territory. No outs. Alexander trying to get Derryberry to take on that changeup, and she does not offer. Brings count 2-1. And when you got a big old fat eagle head on the oh, they not. Jordan just misses to the inside. Brings your count to 3-1. That ball is fouled straight back. Alexander doing good, working the count back full. Good double play ball. Sure enough get the Farmer to Nolan to get the lead. Throw over to first a little late. But we did get that lead runner.
Voila, scoreboard on the screen. Unfortunately, the wrong team has the more runs. Nicole Hendricks, number 25, is the batter. She goes for the bunt. Foul ball.
I ain't got Nicole Hendricks in the lineup yet.
You need to do that because she is there. Hendricks runs through for the bunt, takes the high pitch, throw down to second. It's not in time, and it's going to be a stolen base for who's out there? Derryberry.
Yeah, Derryberry. I think we're
good dive and stop by Nolan. And the throw is in time to get the out. Does move the runner over to third, but it's 2 outs now. And the Eagles can end this inning without any further damage if we can get another ground ball.
Derryberry was going on contact when she seen that to the left side of second base and down. So, yeah.
Pop up back behind the plate, and that's on top of us, it sounds like.
Right on us.
Change-up's not going to float in there this time. Misses kind of outside there.
And that was a rope down the third baseline as Brandon is turning and looking for 2 and could stretch it into 3, but Farmer's going to hold her up there at 2 as Darrenberry scores on that double by Brandon. Coming up now for Bentonville, Riley Hayes. She's 0 for 1 with on a fielder's choice. You see the bunt, and Alexander gets it over to Nolan in time to end the top of the third. But Bentonville puts up 3 on us in that spot. So,
and you know what that means? It's time for a little GNR, baby.
Yeah. Let's get those bats rolling. I was wondering if Alexander was going to get that over to Nolan.
I wasn't even paying attention. I'm sorry. I was preoccupied there.
She fielded it correctly, and she done it exactly how Coach Sullivan teaches her to do it.
Oh, the old underhanded.
Yes.
Yeah. So, you know, I've noticed that with a lot of our pitchers, the first few times they do that, they're not as
quite as confident in it.
Yeah. It's a little different, but I mean, I guess it would be a safer throw.
It is.
I guess. I mean, Alexander can play a position, though. It's not like she's just straight pitcher. So, but, you know, from his standpoint, what's good for one pitcher is good for all pitchers.
Yep.
I don't have any issue with that.
No. We recorded that. And guess who's stepping into the box?
That'd be Miss Alexander.
Then I better put her on that left side of that plate.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah.
Leading off the inning for the Lady Eagles, number 2, Jordan Alexander. So
210, we're going to have to get us one of them cards so we really know what 210 is.
Y'all's next job is to get us a armband card.
We got to know what's happening. Jordan takes first pitch, strike 1. Or she don't take, she swings on first pitch. Excuse me.
Could have fooled me.
Yeah, I seen you was looking down. That's why I stepped up there for you.
It's all good, brother. Apparently I missed a run for Bentonville. They indeed have 3.
Yeah.
Takes a ball there, evens the count up at 1-1. Swing and a foul, straight back into the backstop. Ball and 2 strikes now on Jordan. Got Erin Nolan over there on deck. She's going to be coming up next for the Eagles. Got her at bat in the Benton game the other night with the game on the line.
Yeah. It's good to get them all some time up there in the box just for conference play.
Jordan's going to take a pitch up out of the top of the zone, evens it up at 2-2 now. Ball down and out, full count now. And you know, Alan, what I like hearing right now is you got that that group of seniors over there. That's the varsity. Many of them the varsity starters.
Right.
Leading the chants for the. For the girls that are playing tonight. You like hearing that come out of the dugout over there. Jordan's going to take ball 4 inside, and she's going to trot down to first.
Black.
Now batting for your Lady Eagles, number 34, Aaron Nolan. No, you're right. It's on there. So, actually, we have the wrong batter at the plate. Someone alert Coach Sullivan that we have the wrong batter at the plate. The hands you see waving into the camera are those to get Coach Sullivan's attention. So we have alerted Coach Sullivan that there might be an error of who's up to bat.
Evidently, we're wrong.
Okay.
Sorry.
Aaron Nolan is the batter.
So I'll work my little magic here and just swap it around.
I think being a JV game is why we're
just letting it go.
We're just going to roll with it.
Okay.
Aaron's already got a count on her. You don't want to put McKenzie in the box with that count. Aaron swings and misses. Strike 2. Alexander steals the base. The throw gets through out into the outfield, and she wisely holds up as the center fielder there was to back it up. Hey, a pitcher getting a run for themselves. You like that?
Yeah.
And stealing a base.
And that probably was – with her, Aaron typically don't swing at something that low and in the dirt. That was low in the dirt. Maybe a hit and run on?
Could have been. Yeah, probably so. Probably so. I wasn't listening to what was the call because we were worried about who was in the box and who wasn't.
Yeah.
So good job of holding the hands there by Aaron to take the pitch up and out. A ball and 2 strikes on her now. And she's going to take strike 3 there for out number 1. It's going to bring up Mackenzie Lloyd.
Really like to get this run here at second.
Now batting number 7, Mackenzie
come in with Lloyd and Farmer coming in. Certainly 2 capable bodies of getting a little ball in the green here and scoring Alexander.
Lloyd can swing it, no doubt. She's got the ghost in her hands, too. That one's hot going down the first baseline. Bounces off the front of the dugout.
You'd start her swing just a touch sooner. She's going to be good.
Lloyd's going to take a change up, down and in for ball 1. 1-1 now on her. Foul tip off the catcher's glove. Strike 2.
Stands pretty packed out tonight.
You like to see that on a cold night.
Cold night. Everybody got their beanies on.
These early softball games, man, you just don't know. We walked in here in T-shirt sleeves and Even up in the press box, before you know it, we're reaching for the sweatshirts and the pullovers and whatnot. I have been told I'm tender, though.
Yeah, but there's kids running around in short sleeve shirts and shorts.
And we're still debating whether or not Johnny Alexander owns a pair of pants.
We don't know it yet. He hadn't proved it.
That ball gets down in the dirt. Catcher blocks it, but not before Alexander can swap another bag.
She read down. Good job reading that. Give me something to the left side here. On the ground.
Swing and a miss. Ball squirts away from the catcher. Lloyd is going to make it to first, and Alexander's going to score. So a strikeout and a stolen base for Lloyd. It's going to bring up Emily Farmer. Batting number 19, Emily Farmer. Courtesy runner number 4, Kylie Linton. So Linton's into the game as a courtesy runner. Farmer's the batter.
That took me a minute to score that on the iPad. Don't come across that one every day.
No, it's not a real common. You see a lot of times they break out to go try to swipe first base, but don't always get there.
Well, and then having somebody score on that too.
True.
So as
swing and a miss by Farmer, 0-2 count on her now. You have a question?
Nope. I was going to make a statement, but you and I might be the only ones that's ever done iScore. So we might be the only ones that know what I was talking about anyway. True. So I just thought, well, I'll just keep that to myself.
We'll talk about that later. So that ball, pitch misses low for ball 1. 1-2 count on Miss Farmer. That's convenient. Farmer and Finch batting back-to-back. Their names also back-to-back on the song list. You think Coach did that to help me out?
I bet he did.
Foul ball. Hanging tough is Emily Farmer.
Is that her walkout song?
It's going to be. It ain't now, but it's going to be before the season's over.
Who sings that over there, Johnson & Johnson?
The song Hanging Tough? Oh, wow. Y'all need to get that YouTube out again. Wild pitch by the pitcher there. Linton moves up 60 feet, and it's a ball on Farmer. 2-2 count now.
I didn't even get Linton in as the courtesy runner. Did they get it?
They found it. Swing and a miss by Farmer. That's a strikeout. Linton holds at second, so 2 outs now. Brings up Finch. Now batting for your Eagles, number 9, Amanda Finch. Amanda playing first tonight.
And I guess she likes some Florida-Georgia line.
She does like the Florida-Georgia line. I think she had one of their songs last year as well. It actually wouldn't be terrible. We're gonna break it out for her one of these days. She's having no clue why.
Finch.
So pitch is in the dirt. Linton reads the down angle. She moves up another 60 feet at third now with 2 outs and a ball and a strike on Finch.
Finch almost got some batter obstruction there.
Backing out of the box and getting in the way of the throw.
Yes. Got to stay in that box.
So Linton's going to score on the wild pitch. Almost doesn't get the foot there to the plate. Luckily slides it in there. Score another run for the Eagles. Finch has a 2-1 count now.
And so far, thanks to Bentonville's pitcher, we've scored 2 runs on wild pitches.
We'll take it.
Yeah, you take it how you get it, ladies.
Finch takes a strike down the middle, evens it up at 2-2 now. So 2 runs on no hits for the Eagles thus far.
Yeah.
unique stat line. Swing and a miss. Finch is going to strike out, and that'll do it for the bottom of the second.
Still going into the top of the third. Bentonville up 3-2. Bentonville 4 hits, no errors, 2 left on. Vilonia 2 runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. With 3, 4, 5 due up here for Bentonville. Carter, Farrell, and Dellinger. More importantly, what's for dinner tonight?
Your wife told me she had already eaten because she couldn't wait till after the game.
Yeah. She told me it was a Scooby snack.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't catch that part.
Her and Kristen split a McChicken.
Oh, well, that's not dinner.
Because that was their lunch, is what she called it.
I'm with you now.
Of course, now I'm getting the 2 different stories.
What you talking about? You're getting the other side of the token? Yeah. What she told me and what she told you?
That's right. What else we going to catch her in?
I don't know.
Let's look across there. Don't see any changes. Lloyd still behind the plate. Wilson at third. Alexander still in circle. Finch at first. Farmer at short. Nolan at second. Fuji out in left. Crisp in center. And Rapp pulled over in right.
Leading off the inning for Bentonville, number 13, Emmy Carter. Emmy Carter, the batter for the Bentonville Tigers, to lead off the top of the third inning.
She struck out her last at bat.
I want a repeat of that. It's a good pitch there. Just misses. Ball 1.
I think we got her on a changeup last time.
That would be Jordan's go-to pitch.
Right.
And I like it. Swing and a miss there. Evens the count up at 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch that was just a bit outside.
Oh, I don't know. Last games, those were being called strikes.
They were. That was interesting to say the least. Good change-up pitch there. Just misses a little bit low. 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Carter.
We might have to get back on him.
Could get Hud up there and say, "Hey, man, come on now."
No strike king right there.
Foul ball down the third base line. We gave Justin a little bit of a hard time before the varsity game. He called our state championship game against Greenbrier a couple of years back, and we were poking at him a little bit before the game earlier tonight.
He asked what was wrong. He only missed a few.
Swing and a miss, strike out for Alexander. It's going to bring up number 14, Emily Farrell. Now batting number 14, Emily Farrell.
We got Taylor Farrell, but you got Emily Farrell. So I downloaded mine off Max Prep. So
Mama call her Emily. I'm gonna call her Emily.
Yeah, you heard Mama call her Emily?
I don't know. Coach called her Emily.
Okay, we'll go with that.
I know Kia's mama told me it was Kaya, so I'll get that right next time.
Better. You know them mamas. Ball misses down low.
2 balls and a strike on Farrell. Swing and a pop-up out to center field. Who is that playing? Is that Chris?
That's
Good
Coco.
job. Good job, Brooke. Brooke drifts back, gets under that one easily. Ashley Dellinger, the batter, number 15.
And will we set them down in order, or did I just jinx us?
Never say that until it happens.
Okay.
I did notice something here. Look at Dellinger. She bats with a split grip there.
Yeah.
Maybe hard for you guys to see on the camera, but
it's becoming popular.
Kind of comes in waves. You'll see it every once in a while, and then you won't see it. What is Coach Lotif had the Raging Cajun swinging like that at one point in time?
Yeah, a lot of the Auburn kids are swinging like that now.
Apparently those balls on the outside corner are hard for the catchers to hold on to tonight. 3-0 count now on Dellinger.
Imagine she's taken, so just groove it.
Nope, ball 4. It's going to be a walk. Bring up Kaya Sanders.
You better get it right now. Not Kia. Don't say Kia.
Now batting number 4, Kaya Sanders. Courtesy runner number 2, Ashlyn Taylor. Is that going out to those speakers? Because this headset and everything, I cannot hear anything.
Sounds like it to me. I've got the same headset on.
Pitch misses up and away. Ball 1.
Jordan just needs to calm down and remember what she practiced all summer for and all winter for. Just rely on her mechanics there.
Ground ball to Farmer. She's going to go over to first. Finch digs it.
Ooh.
Umpire's going to say safe there. Not sure if he thought that the runner beat the ball or if she pulled her foot, but either way, safe at first is Sanders. Now batting number 8, Amy Springer. Brings up number 8, Amy Springer, to the plate with 2 runners on for Bentonville and 2 outs. In the top of the 3rd, foul ball on the first pitch.
Springer 1 for 1. She had a little looper over. Oh, no, she had a little liner up the middle. Her first at bat.
Is that the one that a nice snag there by Wilson on the line drive off the bat of Miss Springer. So that ends the inning. No runs on 1 hit and no errors for the Tigers. It's gonna bring up who's batting for us?
9-1-2.
Rappold.
Yeah, 9-1-2. Rappold, Coco, and Foose. Yeah.
It's GNR time again, baby.
Yeah. It's got to be called a hit.
It's got to be a hit because that's all right. Put it in there now.
What happened to your GNR?
I hit the wrong button. I don't even know.
I seen some of them old men out there starting to headbang.
I was trying to get over here to Rappold's walk-up music, and my fat finger hit the wrong. Maybe I should just let you control this.
Looking over Bentonville's defense, don't notice any changes to this point.
Callie and Talon getting down on the first baseline over there. Leading off the inning for your Lady Eagles, number 23, Ashton So Ashton Rappold to lead it off here, followed by Brooke Crisp for the Eagles in the bottom of the third. Oh, man, I'm way behind.
Pitch was inside, fouled off. Getting Coco to move him feet over there.
Rappold takes a ball down and in, evens the count up at 1-1. Swing and a little chopper off the handle, out to the pitcher, over to first, and out 1.
Batting number 15, Brooke Crisp.
Brooke swings and misses at the first pitch, strike 1. So Brooke shows bunt, pulls back and takes for a strike. 0-2 count now on her. I concur.
Yes.
What you guys couldn't hear is from the stadium. Let's get a bat on it. Swing and a miss. Catcher drops it. Brooks getting down the line, and the first baseman's going to have it for an out. It's going to be out number 2. Brings up Fuji.
Two up, 2 down for Bentonville.
Now batting Fuji.
Fuji's due up third with Shelby Wilson on deck.
Takes a first pitch strike. 0-1 count now on Fuji.
Fuji 0 for 1 tonight. She did get it in play. Had a good at bat. I think she went down. She started her count 1 and 2 and worked it back full and had several foul balls.
I do remember us talking about how she's pretty good at pitch selection in that at bat. So yeah, good first at bat for her. Didn't end the way she wanted it to, but maybe we'll have a different outcome this go around. Foul ball, strike 2. Fly ball out to right field, and the right fielder's under it and has it for out 3. So Eagles go down in order in the bottom of the third. Still 3-2 count, or 3-2 score. Benton leads it.
Bentonville.
Yeah, that be town.
That Benton town. Look and see if we got any changes coming up. Defensively for your Eagles here in the top of the 4th.
Nope. Yep.
Where?
Nope. I saw Fuji running out there. I thought she was going to center field maybe, but
she's playing left.
She's playing left, yeah. Jordan's still in the circle, so yeah, no changes.
Due up for Bentonville is 891, which is Derryberry. I want to call her DeBerry.
Yeah.
But Derryberry. Hendricks and Brandon. You know, a lot of action from them last inning, but the defense done well and not allowing any runs last inning. So basically just top of that second inning there that the runs were allowed. So
Carrie Berry, 22. Leading off the inning for the Tigers, number 22, Kinsey Derry.
and Derryberry stepping in the box, getting ready to take the first pitch on here in the top of the fourth.
Pitch is going to miss barely outside for ball 1.
Derryberry 0 for 1. She put the ball in play but got on with a fielder's choice.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1-1 count now on Derryberry. That one's going to hit. Strike 2 on the outside corner. Ball and 2 strikes now on Derryberry. What you think? Change up?
Yep.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, maybe it was.
Yeah.
Kind of squirted away from her there. Bounced out in front of the plate. 2-2 count now. Do it again.
Looked like she was trying to throw a screwball where her hips went out. There was
curveball. Ground ball to Nolan. Over to Finch. Out number 1. Yes, out 1.
Yeah.
Who's that going to bring up? 25?
Hendricks.
Nicole Hendricks.
Now batting number 25, Nicole Hendricks.
Hendricks 0 for 1 on the night. She grounded out to Nolan, making that diving play back up towards the middle.
Okay, that's the one I remember. Shows bunt. Pulls back as the pitch is high. Ball 1. Fouls that one off over up against the backstop on the third base line. Ball and a strike now on Hendricks. Two balls and a strike now as that one misses up and away. What you need, that?
Yeah, you got a different batter coming up.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll catch that in a minute. I'm trying to get the inning update. A foul ball off the top of the third base dugout. It's top of the fourth, okay. So I got that corrected now. 20, okay, yeah.
Defense kind of sucked in here, expecting the short game.
Change up, floats in there, struck her out. Lookwin for the bat was K.
Now batting number 20, Amy Perry.
Amy Perry stepping into the plate for her first plate appearance of the ball game.
Curveball misses off the outside corner, ball 1. I can't find a comfortable position. My back's starting to hurt.
I still hadn't got over my neck issue from this morning.
We're a couple of old, grumpy, aching men, I guess.
I guess so.
Ball 2 is in the dirt.
I can't look to the left without turning my shoulders. We need a big old recliner up here. Let's request that through
Yeah.
Mr. Newman. We need 2 recliners.
2 recliners, Mr. Newman, if you're listening.
Yeah.
Ones that have elevator platforms on them.
Yes, we got to get up. We got tall windows up here.
I can't see over my computer screen now.
So we figured out the issue
Strike 1 there.
with our connection.
It wasn't a connection problem at all. It was a computer problem.
Computer,
after all.
yeah. Computer trying to run updates, slowing down everything.
Foul ball off of Finch's glove there down the first baseline. Full count on Perry.
Good job, Alexander, working the count back full after starting off 3-0.
You know, she's got a little dog in her.
Yeah.
She don't
Just
give up out there.
No. Very seldom do you see a 4-pitch walk from Alexander.
Good pitch there. Fouled off to the right side.
There you go. Now you can see.
It's going to be a base hit right up the middle. Crisp has it into Farmer. Single by Perry.
And wasn't much she could do with that. I mean, she had to throw it for a strike, otherwise Walker. So
right.
Number 1, is that 1?
Yes.
Now batting number 1, Rebecca Brandon.
Rebecca Brandon played third base in the varsity game earlier tonight.
Well, they're just going to mess up my whole.
Good-looking pitch. Narrowly misses the strike zone for ball 1.
I got Brandon 2 for 2 on the night, 2 singles, one up the middle and one she hit a rocket past Shelby Wilson earlier down the line.
That must have been one I was missing. Hard on the ground to Farmer, over to Nolan at second for out 1.
No, that's out 3, my man.
Well, I was looking at it as a double play ball, but I didn't, situational awareness was not there with me. Actually out 3.
Yeah, we only needed 1. That's why you didn't see Nolan turn and try to turn to it.
I'm just glad she held on to it because it looked a little bit shaky out there for a moment.
Right.
So who's up for us? Shelby?
Where are we at? 3, 4, 5, which is Shelby Wilson, Jordan Alexander, and Aaron Nolan.
Shelby? What did he call her? He called her Chelsea to her dad earlier today. That was funny.
I did?
No, not you, Coach Sullivan.
Oh.
He caught it immediately and corrected himself to say Shelby. It was just a slip of the tongue, but I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
See, we should have mic'd you up. That's good stuff. Mary's over here telling us good stories. They need to be going out over the airwaves.
Yeah. Give us the inside info. Hey, you told me you was going to play a little PYT instead of.
I got you.
Shelby Wilson getting ready to step in the box tonight. She's 0 for 1 on the night, but swings a good bat. Shelby just needs to calm down and stay within inside of herself and think see ball, hit ball.
And there it is. Yes. Base hit through the right side. Good job, Shelby.
First hit of the night for your Lady Eagles. Comes off the bat of Shelby Wilson in the right field. Now stepping in is Jordan Alexander.
Now batting number 2, Jordan Alexander.
All right, maybe I can
pitcher.
Adjust my.
Alexander trying to get her call right. She's not seeing something.
She's not seeing an armband on her arm. Oh, actually she is. She's just not able to read it maybe. I was going to say that's going to be a bad trip down the baseline if you don't have an armband on. Might as well just dig in and swing.
Yeah.
Good cut.
Yes.
Fouled straight. Excuse me. Fouled straight back.
We're just missing up and down. She's right on it.
Kobe Kelly's favorite call. Pitch is going to miss down in the dirt. Ball 2.
I've got a 1-1 count.
My mistake, 1-1 count.
Yep, she fouled that first one off. She was right on it.
Your fingers are way too fast for me because by the time I looked up, you already had the ball on the board. That's why I was saying 2 balls and a strike. It's all me. It's all my fault. Foul ball over the third base dugout. Another good swing by the freshman Alexander. A ball and 2 strikes now on her.
Now you was trying to call it 2 balls.
Yeah, I was trying to call it 2-1. Okay. I was trying to get her ahead in the count.
I hear you.
Takes ball 2, down and away. 2-2 now. There's that second ball I was trying to give her earlier.
Yeah.
Swing and a base hit over the second baseman's head. That's going to get all the way out to the center fielder. Wilson goes to third. Alexander's in at second with a stand-up double. Good job, Jordan.
That's going to bring up Aaron Nolan on the night. Be interesting to see what Coach Sullivan's calling down there.
Now batting number 34, Aaron Nolan. That was really short.
Think we're going to see the squeeze play out of him here?
No. Did he call anything? What was the call? Swing and a miss, strike 1 on Nolan.
Well, that answers our question right there.
Nothing doing there.
Squeeze play was not on that time.
Mackenzie Lloyd stands over there on deck. No outs. Runners on second and third. Something on here? Squeeze. Sorry to take the element of surprise away. Oh, it was a great bunt. Just narrowly fouled. Dadgum, Nolan, way to lay it down, sis. That was excellent, except it was about 3 inches too far down the third baseline, outside the third baseline. Wow. That was perfect. Made the runner run over the top of it where the third baseman couldn't field it and everything. Good job, Aaron.
Yeah. Good execution on both parts of that, the bunt and the run.
Shelby had a good job, yeah.
Ooh.
Take strike 3, out 1. It's going to bring up Mackenzie Lloyd.
Batting for your Lady Eagles, number 7, Mackenzie Lloyd.
Mackenzie Lloyd up to bat now with 1 out. Emily Farmer up on deck.
There's that squeeze play again. We're going to have a shovel, and Wilson's in there, takes the catcher out. Here comes Alexander. She's going to score 2. And Lloyd is safe at second. Great execution there by all players involved. Good job, ladies.
Yes, very good execution. Good heads up there on Alexander to see that the ball had got past on the aired throw.
So Eagles lead it by a score of 4-3 now after the squeeze play and the catcher taken out by Wilson, and I missed Farmer's walk-up music, but hey, we're ahead.
Yeah, you got Linton coming in as courtesy runner at second for Lloyd. Farmer digging in with 1 out, runner in scoring position.
Farmer's going to take ball 1 down low.
I like to see the young kids executing like that.
Yeah,
you know, even Nolan, her earlier at bat, she executed. We was just a little bit short on the foul call there, and then got her in a bad situation with 0-2.
Farmer's going to chop it back to the pitcher, over to first base for out 2. Linton's moves up 60 feet to third. So we got a runner standing down there at third with Finch up to bat.
Now batting number 9, Amanda Finch.
Finch 0 for 1 on the night.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Need to stay balanced in the box there.
Mm-hmm.
Amanda has some power.
We've
seen her really lay the wood to the ball sometimes. I mean, she could smoke it. Good cut there. Strike 2. Pitch is going to squirt away from the catcher. Here comes Linton. She's out this time. It's going to be out 3. And you hate making the third out of the inning at the plate, Alan.
You do. She thought she had room, and she didn't.
Next inning. Don't let me forget. I'm gonna have to go to my main song list and find that one. My ears itching. I had to get over there for a minute. She told me to. It's the next inning.
Due up for Bentonville is 3-4-5, which is Carter, Farrell, Dellinger. Unless they're going to make some changes here on me, which looks like they are. Looks like number 23 is going to come into place for the bat for Carter. 23 is...
No, that's Derryberry.
Is that Derryberry already?
Well, that's what it said. No, I'm sorry. Riley Hayes is 23. My bad.
I don't even have a 23.
She batted earlier. Julie Johnson in at third. Shelby Wilson is in behind the plate. Lloyd goes to second. And the outfield appears to have stayed the same. So that's your defensive adjustments for the Eagles here in the top of the 5th.
That's Riley Hayes, is it not? 23?
That's what I said second time.
Oh, it's right there in front of me. Just
First time I said Derryberry, but I was off one line on my deal here.
Okay. And we got some changes defensively?
Yep. Juju's at third. Lloyd's at second. Wilson behind the plate.
Leading off the inning for the Tigers, number 23, Riley Hayes.
Alan's kind of old school. He wants the original.
Original is usually better.
That new one's not bad, actually. This is in reference to PYT. Good play there by Alexander. You see Hayes put the slap down. Alexander comes up, Fields makes a strike of a throw over to first base for out number 1.
Who is that?
I didn't catch a number.
29. We don't have that one.
That's Ashton Berkshire.
She's 33 on my list. But she is indeed 29 in the game. Technical foul, Bentonville Tigers. 2 shots in the ball to the Eagles. Reference back to the Lady Eagles basketball game earlier today. Any of you that may have been watching that.
I'd like to hear how that conversation went.
I would too. It's it's a negative that the basketball team's not playing any longer. But the positive is softball team gets an influx of some players on Monday.
Kids going to come on down and contribute to the team.
That's right. Get another pitcher in.
Yeah. Second baseman.
A second baseman.
Bates.
Oh yeah. Second base, shortstop Bates. Yeah. Beatty, third baseman, outfielder.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Mackenzie Floyd going to come down. She's a shortstop, second baseman, outfielder type. You see the walk there to Berkshire. Ashlyn Cash going to be coming down as a catcher. First baseman, third baseman.
Now batting number 14, Emily Farrell.
Who else? Are we missing anybody?
I'm sure we are. But
Man, if we are, I apologize.
I don't have a list in front of me.
Ground ball to Lloyd. She's going to throw it to Farmer at second. Over to Finch. Is not in time. Finch unable to handle it, but it's going to track it down and hold the runner at first.
No.
So 1 out. And brings up number 15. Who dat? Ashley Dellinger.
Scored a fielder's choice for the batter.
First pitch misses up and in. A ball 1.
Well, when they batted out of rotation a while ago, it just messed my lineup all up.
Well, I think we're all even now on that. Foul ball back into the backstop. Evens the count up at a ball and a strike now on Dellinger.
I think they added a batter a while ago. So two-away runner at first.
There's that changeup.
Nasty.
A ball and 2 strikes now on Dellinger. I've just seen the nastiest feet I've ever seen in my life. They belong to one Laney Wilson. Well, Dellinger hangs in there and takes one for the team. Luckily, it was a changeup off the backside. So she motions over to Coach Morris. I don't like throwing the changeup inside. I can see why. So hit by pitch is Dellinger. It's going to bring up Kaya. Don't call me Kia Sanders. You done messed up, A.A. Ron.
Gonna send you down to
Oshag
Hennessy's office.
Oh man, I told you we'd get it in there tonight.
Yeah.
So Kaya Sanders is the batter. What's she done tonight, Alan? It's a foul ball straight back on the first pitch.
Okay.
Has she been down to Oshag Hennessy's office?
She has been.
Okay.
We need to send her there because she's 2 for 2. She's laid down a bunt and got a single. She needs to go see Oshag Hennessy. Reckon anybody knows what we're talking about?
You know, if one Josh Aldridge is watching, he knows what we're talking about.
Oh, A.A. Ron.
He loves the A.A. Ron skit. That pitch missing up out of the top of the strike zone. Bring the count 1-1. Checks her swing there on that pitch. A change up in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike now on Sanders. That would be the one and only Coach John Allison in the house. Down there.
Oh.
Johnson, number 1, was wanting to know who her mama was talking to. That's John Allison.
No.
Ball out. Full count now. Don't lose her, Jordan.
Eagles hanging on to that 1-run lead here.
Don't need any more base runners.
No.
That pitch misses up. Ball 4. Bases loaded. Brings up number 8.
Yeah.
That's Amy Springer.
Now batting number 8, Amy Springer.
I can't confirm or deny that at this moment.
Right there in front of you.
Right there. I can confirm that is Amy Springer, who is 1 for 2 on the night. Single line drive, and now 2 for 3 with a hit sharply in that 4-3 gap.
So ball mishandled out there in right field. Runner holds, and they're kicking themselves in the pants now.
Hit.
Base hit. Base hit.
Yeah. The managers are asking us how to score it.
Let's see here. Yes, 1 run in, tied up 4-4 now. Swing and a long fly ball. Crisp is underneath it. Cano corn in the bank. And here's the PYT.
There we go. I bet she don't even notice.
It ain't kicked in yet.
Yeah.
It's fixing to kick. Here we go. They're not looking up here. Crystal's bobbing her head to it. She likes it.
Yeah.
Gayla hadn't picked it up yet, though.
No. She might not pick it up until it says
there's the tenderoni right there.
Oh.
He said it.
Yeah. She won't pick it up until it says PYT.
I just hope we get there.
Yeah, Crystal is digging on it.
She likes that song.
Yeah, she does.
now we got there. That one's going on the playlist. Everybody say it's a crowd favorite.
It is.
It's going on the playlist. We just got put on Snapchat.
We did. We are on the Snap Twitter world.
Now Marley's giving us some love, too.
Got the kids out of the dugout dancing.
Dang.
Who's coming up?
Finch, I better go. We're having too much fun. I got to go find our walk-up song.
We're sorry, Amanda. We'll get your Florida-Georgia line on.
Florida-Georgia line not nearly as fun as the PYT.
We're going to have to change your walk-up song, Amanda. Amanda Finch gets to come back to the plate since had the out at the plate earlier. So new count.
So, Alan, I got to ask here, Eagles, 4-4 tie here with the Tigers. JV game, are we only playing 5? I mean, do we just got to push the 1 across, or are we going to play 7 tonight since
I don't know.
Bentonville traveled all this way 2 times in the same week?
Yeah. They are some miles
they're
on
sick
that bus.
of I-40, I guarantee you.
Yes.
That's a haul. I don't like doing it in a car.
I don't either. And I got to make that trip quite a bit. Going to be making it next Tuesday.
Good pitch. Finch holds her hands back, fouls it off down the line. 2 strikes now on her.
Getting some instruction from Coach Sullivan.
Not a fan of swinging at the changeup with less than 2 strikes,
He's
understandably.
Not.
Swing and a miss, struck her out 1. It's going to bring up Ashton Rappold.
I'm not mad at it, especially if you recognize it earlier and you get a good cut at it.
Hey, if she stroked it into the outfield, he would have been happy.
He wouldn't have said a word to you, Amanda.
Now batting, Ashton Rappold. Totally smashed on her nose there.
23.
Well, that didn't help me any when I was needing to put it into that microphone.
Oh, wrong microphone?
Yeah. Foul ball over the third base dugout for strike 1 on Ashton.
Ms. Rappo for 1 for the night. She did get the ball in play.
Oh, look who's on deck. The one and only Caitlin Weaver.
Get to hear a little Mozart, don't we?
Yeah, little Beethoven's 5th Symphony. Is her walk-up song. Always the unique choice of walk-up music.
Yes.
It's also why I usually say her name rather uniquely over the mic.
She enjoys it, though.
Oh, yeah. I had her laughing in the box one time last year however I managed to say her name. Swing and a miss, gets past the catcher. Wrap hold down the line. She's going to be thrown out for out number 2.
And there it is.
Now batting number 16, Caitlin Weaver.
Oh, Weaver.
Weaver's first bat tonight. She gets a heavy dose of that changeup, don't she?
Yeah. So swings at it about the time the bottom drops out. Strike 1 on her. Now, calm down, see ball, hit ball, Caitlin.
There we go.
Takes a ball outside, evens it up at 1-1.
And Miss Vaughn in the circle tonight for Bentonville's thrown 75 total pitchers, 23 balls, 52 strikes.
Generous call there on strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes on Weaver now. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's out 3. And what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Play on, it appears.
Yep.
Yep, play on.
Heard seen Coach Sullivan give the repeat sign.
Repeating, por favor. Oh, that's the bang it sign, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm going to not
this
play.
This right here is do it over.
That's what I thought. Keep on.
Yeah.
Play on. Apparently that means shake hands. So 2 ties in 1 week.
It is 4-4.
Dang it.
Yeah, with both B-Towns.
Yeah, huh. So JV game's going to end in a 4-4 tie at the end of 5 innings here.
And it was a good night. You know, we've seen a little comeback, a little fight out of our kids tonight. Had some pretty good at-bats from some young bats.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, Shelby Wilson coming up with a good hit there.
And then Jordan Alexander, follower.
That's right.
And, you know, you look at the board, you see the 4-4 tie across the board. Bentonville putting up, I've got 7 hits, 1 errors, and 8 left on, while Vilonia scored 4 on 3 hits. No errors, which you like to see, and none left on. So we didn't leave any hanging. When we got them on the base, we scored them. Though our hits don't really show that, you know, we done what we had to do is getting walks, moving around, taking some good reads from some change-ups, balls in the dirts, and moving up 60 feet when we could. So good job on that when the bats wasn't rolling earlier in the game to squeak out those 2 runs in the bottom of the second.
That's right, Alan. And, you know, I thought Jordan had a really good night in the circle.
Yeah, she
against a pretty good lineup. I mean,
yeah,
it was Bentonville's JV, but there were some of those varsity batters that were in there batting as well. So
yeah, and again, Bentonville they come. Even their young ones are good. So
right,
good night for the Lady Eagles.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and sign off here. We'll be back with you Tuesday night for a varsity doubleheader at Morrilton, first conference game for the Eagles.
Yeah, I'll be in Kansas.
I think it's a 4:30 start over there. We'll get the information out on Facebook to everyone. So, Alan, thanks for being here with me on a Friday night, and we will sign off here from Vilonia and call it a night. Thanks for watching.